He's Jeff King. I'm Andy Erickson. This is not another shooting show. We go back to India, Jeff, where shit, I lost it. Oh, wait, there it is. I moved it to the other window. My bad. Never mind. Where a police constable died on Sunday after he accidentally shot himself while cleaning his service rifle.
Wait, what?
Accidentally shot himself while cleaning. Of course, it happens while cleaning. His service rifle.
I mean, how?
Right. The superintendent of police, Dibrugarh Rakesh Reddy, said that the man was posted as a personal security officer to additional crime. He was cleaning this is the quote, he was cleaning his service rifle at his quarter when he accidentally shot himself in the chest around 8 a.m. He was taken to a hospital and declared dead.
How? I'm going to call this a suicide. They don't want to call it suicide.
But maybe, yeah. I guess I hadn't thought of that, but
yeah, because there was. I remember reading something about like the World War II vets talking about how a lot of guys would have accidents and their bodies would be buried very quickly, and it's because they didn't want to claim suicide, especially back in like the 50s and 60s. But yeah, because to shoot oneself in the chest, like, and to be handling the rifle, like in any way, shape, or form,
very hard to accidentally do that.
Right, but to have one's toe in the trigger guard makes more sense. But yeah, no, impressive is true.
Yeah.
Again, don't clean your guns, people.
Yeah, just leave them dirty.
That's when bad shit happens.
This is the lesson. You leave your gun. Like 50% of these stories are somebody was cleaning their gun, and then it went off and it accidentally shot themselves, which of course they weren't cleaning the gun.
Yes.
Ever. I don't think anyone was ever cleaning the gun when they actually shot themselves. Anyway. So, let's see here. Going through, I wanted, of all the things that have been posted to our Reddit that I want to address, I so badly want to address the one that Hillmo's 74 Challenger posted.
Okay.
That was just for me. It's a meme of the cat, that's sitting at the restaurant.
Yep.
It's better to wake up and pee than to pee and wake up. Now, I'm flattered that they saw that meme and thought of me, because apparently of the people on this show, I'm the only one who's ever had a piss dream. Jeff has just never dampened his drawers by dreaming he was taking a piss.
Correct.
You're a fucking liar. Like, there's people who have had that dream and accidentally moistened their shorts, and those who are lying about it.
It's been several decades since that was a thing.
I haven't woke up with, oh my God, I pissed my pants. I woke up like, oh shit, I was starting to pee and I was still in bed, and then I run to the bathroom and I actually pee and then change my drawers and go back to bed.
Right. I hear about these stories all the time, especially drinking, where people are like,
well, yeah, it pretty much happened every time I was, not every time I was drunk, but every time it happened, I'm pretty sure alcohol was involved.
Right. You would hope so. If you're like, I'm completely sober, this is fine.
Well, it depends on the dream. I don't pick my dreams.
Yeah, I don't. My mother was a big oh, your dreams mean something. I'm like, God, I hope not.
I know. The number of times where the number of times I had the dream where I was running the bases in baseball and I just wasn't going anywhere. Like, it was sand and it was just, I'm spinning my wheels.
Have you had the fighting dream?
Fighting
how? So you're fighting someone. You may be even in a gunfight, and the bullets don't seem to affect them. And then
I've never had a gunfight dream that I know of.
Okay, because everyone, like me and Owen were talking about it. Me and Lane have talked about it. And talk about it within spheres that are exposed to violence, that you start having dreams about. To the easiest context I can say is if you ever watch an action movie where they run into the henchman that's about me size and they like hit him with a chair and nothing happens. Imagine that, but in a dream where you've shot them like 16 times, and on the 17th your gun jams, and you're like shit. You throw the gun, and they just keep walking. You start punching, you start kicking, you're elbowing, you're biting. Nothing is working. Nothing is happening, and you like I've woken up from those ones in a cold sweat. Like
There's the new season of Reacher that's coming out in February on Amazon Prime. It's based on the Persuader book. The Lee Child books or the Jack Reacher novels, like
okay.
And in the TV show and the novels, Jack Reacher is 6'5" and like 250. Tom Cruise is not that in the two movies that he played Jack Reacher, but he was playing Jack Reacher. But anyway, the Lee Child Jack Reacher books are great. I love them. I just re-listened to the Persuader audiobook. And there's a guy, and he's a character in the show. He's in the trailer. If you go watch the trailer for the new season of Reacher, there is a giant that he has to fight in the book. And it's kind of what you're talking about, where he's like shooting him and it just doesn't seem to do anything. I think I'm remembering that correctly.
Yep.
Like punching and kicking him does nothing.
Yep.
And it reminded me of that because it's like, God, I would hate to fight someone that I punch in the face and it doesn't really affect them. That would be awful. That would be the worst. That would be terrible.
It can be quite disconcerting when you are fighting someone and you're like, "Ha! I threw a good kick," and they're like, "I didn't even feel that," and you're like, "I am in trouble. I'm about to have a bad time." My students run into it more times than I do because. They'll hit me with something and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." I'm like, I wasn't even affected by it, but keep going. And they're like, oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I would. The thing is, though, it's like if I was in your gym and like I accidentally like bop you in the nose because either I got a little off or you got a little low with the pad or whatever, like I wouldn't expect you to like beat me up over it because like that's just the thing that happens.
Right. And that's the funniest part is people think that you're like just going to see red or something. But one of my students, he's the nicest kid on the planet. He's actually so nice that he thinks he's going to be a fighter. And I've told him he's not going to be because he doesn't have that cruelty in him.
He doesn't have gur.
Right. He punched my best fighter in the face. After my best fighter beat him up for 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. And in the last 15 seconds, he was like, "Hit me, come on." And was just trying to like get it out of him. Well, he threw an overhand right that caught him right in the nose and his nose started to bleed. And he was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And we're like, "Bro, you just got beat down for like 2.5 minutes and you punched him once and gave him a bloody nose."
No gur.
No, he has none. And it's okay. It's okay. But
yeah,
but just don't try to pretend you're a pipe laying like operator. It's like, no, you're just a nice kid that enjoys martial arts, but you're not a fighter. And it's okay.
No, like my son made like in his middle school A-team basketball team. Like he made the top team and he's not happy about it. I'm like, why not? And he's like, because all my friends are in all the lower teams and like B and C. I'm like, oh, okay. But he also does not have a competitive bone in his body.
Right.
Like, he's playing basketball to have fun, not because he likes competition.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, it is tough trying to find that competitive spirit because it's all dependent on what you do. Because like I was never competitive when like even when I wrestled, I was just kind of I felt like I was just going through the motions, especially looking back on it. And like we were having the conversation with one of our fighters because we're like, "Hey dude, like do you want to fight at this next fight?" He's like, well, I guess if you want me to. And we're like, no, that is not, we're not putting you in a fight, a literal fight. If your answer is, well, I guess so.
Want me to?
Right. It's like, no, dude, unless your answer is, let's fucking go. We ain't doing this shit. And but it's hard to get that, like, all right, let's fucking do some shit.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. He's incredible. I have learned recently, though, that son of mine is really good at Fortnite. And he just used birthday and Christmas money that he had saved up to buy himself his first gaming PC. And
Nice.
so here's the funny thing, though, dude. He doesn't know how to run it. Like the PC itself. He's never used a PC in his life.
Right.
All he's ever had from school was Chromebooks that they do their homework and shit on. He didn't know how to. I said, click the start menu. He's like, what's that?
What?
He did not know what the start menu was.
I don't understand that.
He's 13 years old. He did not know what the start menu was, but he's never used a PC other than his one like computer class that he had last year. And he's just never been exposed to it. Now, he understands like frame per second and how to get that going once he's inside the Fortnite game itself.
Right.
But it's just the operation of the Windows PC. He didn't know anything. Like completely clueless. 100% ignorant on the operation of it. Like he hit the button, he just pushed the button to shut it off.
Noob.
Yeah, total noob. I mean, it's the first technological thing where he hasn't made me feel like an idiot because he just literally doesn't know. He's never used a PC. All he's ever used is PlayStations and Xboxes and an Oculus Quest and then Chromebooks at school. So he hasn't used a Windows PC hardly ever until yesterday and today. But yeah. Okay. You signed up for another major and stupid payment system. What? Something wrong with Practice Score?
No. Practice Score works perfect. It's boomer, like non-tech people or something. I don't know. So Brucey, friend of the show, also, what is he for Area 3?
He's the co-match director.
Co-match director. So the co-match director for Area 3, he hit me up and goes, hey, you going to this match? And I was like, maybe. I don't know. Well, first time I'm hearing about it. So I look it up. And so I messaged Steven and I was like, hey, are you going to this match? And Steven, in his most kind and gentle way, goes, I fucking told you about that already. Like, what the fuck are you asking me for? Like, well, some of us don't remember that conversation. Maybe I was drunk. I don't know. So I go to sign up for it. And expecting, hey, you've registered, now pay. Nothing. And I was like, well, this is weird. So I'm just twiddling my thumbs, whatever. And Brucey messaged me. He's like, hey, I got on squad with Tanfo Timmy and Ben Eggleston. And I was like, oh, shit. And I was like, I haven't been approved to squad yet. And so Steven, I was like, what's up, Steven? Like, why, how did you guys get this solved? And he goes, well, did you pay him? And I was like, no, Practice Score didn't ask. He goes, no, you didn't read the email, did you? I go, of course I don't. You get like 7 emails when you sign up. In one of the emails, it says you have to go to this secondary processing, like payment processor, to put the payment in to pay for the match.
Like you guys used to.
Right. Right. And it's like, oh, motherfucker. So I did that. And guess what? I was approved the next day. And by that time, that squad had filled. And now I'm shooting with the Iowa boys. So it's, Scott and Andrew and some of the guys from the Iowa section crew. So I'm not unhappy with who I'm shooting with. It's just not who I wanted to shoot with when I first signed up. So it was quite annoying. The match is the...
Yeah, I was going to say, what match is this?
Right. We've been talking about this for a bit now, and I didn't even mention.
Just go to practice score and look.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I was trying to talk over.
If I hit the letter P, it's the first thing that pops up on the browser. Is practice score.
Samesies. It's called the Gateway Action Shooters 2025 Show
Oh,
Me
that one
Shooter.
down by St. Louis.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Bruce is going to that?
Yep.
It's only like 24 hours from his house.
Hey, at least it's not, another 2 hours from him in the middle of the section or anything. Love you, Dan. But I think it's 6 hours from me. I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully I can ride with Steven and Nick, Steven and Nick can ride with me. Where you're taking my truck. I don't give a shit about the gas. I just want people to talk to while I'm driving.
Yeah.
Steven's like, we're going to burn so much gas. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that part. I want to be comfortable in the vehicle that I am in.
And I'd be happy to be a passenger on a road trip like that.
Right.
I'd be happy to be a passenger. I don't want to drive, but I'd be happy to be a passenger.
Well, if you get in this match,
I'm not going to that match though. No.
Boo. I said, boo this man.
Dude, it's in St. Louis. I already have a bunch of time off that I have to take off for Area 3. It's not happening. Not happening. But I remember we never did that at our club. Like, we just always had the practice. We had a Stripe account and got that set up through Practice Score. Why I'm guessing there's just like, well, we already do it this way, so that's how we do it, and we don't know.
Or
we fear change, and we have a method to take online payments, so this is how we do it because this is how we know how to do it. Is usually what happens there.
Or someone's funneling it maybe through their own bank account and then going, oh yeah, we totally took in this much of money. Sure. I'm not saying that that's what happened.
Well, was it like the website for the gun club?
I don't
Do you remember
now. No, well, I just looked at the email, did it. And
I mean, you're cute. You're making an embezzlement accusation there, dude.
I may or may not be speaking about certain things at my own club.
Oh.
Okay. There may or may not have been a reason that it went through the way it did, so that a certain person may or may not have been doing some things they may or may not have should have been doing with the things that they may have been not have been doing.
You and your club, good hell.
My club and its tea can I love tea, and I love that the people around me are like, you like tea. I need to tell you a story. I'm like, yes, thank you. It fills my soul to hear about other people's problems that I don't have to deal with.
Who is actually a bigger douche, me or Jeff? Well, we'll have to tell you that if you're a patron. Patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. Just $3.57 a month, and you will know whether or not I'm the bigger douche or Jeff is. Also, things coming up in this episode. A dandy DQ that I'm not sure I would have caught, but this dude totally did. And much, much more. Patreon.com/notanothershootingshow. It's only $3.57 a month, and you get an extra episode, full episode, every single week.